Hello, Jason here. Today is June 11th, and this is your aftermarket update. So again, another very good day here at the Oil Trading Group, a day that goes according to our plan. I got to talk to you here, show you we took two trades today. One was a break-even trade when actually the stop was probably a little bit too tight on it, and I'll explain that trade to you here in just a minute. And then we took our second trade, which lasted us about 15 minutes, and ended up picking up 90 ticks today. At the end of the video, you're going to hear me say I'm up 100 ticks. I'm actually was only 90 ticks, and the reason for that is I was just doing some quick math in my head, and I guess I got the math wrong. But as I went back and looked at it, it was 90 ticks on the day, but we were done anyway at that point. So let's talk a little bit about the trade of the day, the trade of the day, and then what should have been the really nice trade of the day. I'm going to show this to you. It's probably going to be a little easier to see it on a 5-minute chart here. So let me grab the 5-minute chart. Give me just a second. Okay. So here is your 5-minute chart. And we got short. We had one of our, if you're familiar with what we do here at the Oil Trading Group, you know that we like these retracement patterns with, and our targets are our retracement target being that 70.5% on the fib levels here. So if you, at this point, if you grab this swing low, this swing high down to the swing low, this was our first trade of the day. We were looking to get short up here at this 21, 22 area. It actually popped up to 24. And the reason I had to stop really tight here today at break even pretty quickly is because all of the energy to that point was going up. And the bigger picture idea, at least the way I saw the market today, was that the market was going to be headed north. So as we came down into this low here, right around the 6:15 time frame this morning, and we danced around, and then boom, we shot up. I got nervous about this short here at 21. So I got in at this area. It came back, took me out at break even, and then, of course, the market right now has hit a low down here at 60.21. So it was a 100-tick move out of that area, and I missed taking advantage of that. Well, that happens sometimes. What we did do is we looked at our trading plan here this morning, and at the 10:35 time frame, that's going to be line item number 8:35 a.m. time frame rather. That's line item number 22 here on your chart. Line item number 22, we said that we were expecting the market to get short at 8:35 a.m. And again, I want to remind you that these trade plans come out. This information would have been available to you about 14 to 15 hours in advance. 8:35 a.m. though was the time frame we were expecting the market to get short, and so we'll put that chart marker on here. 8:35 a.m. is right here. Okay, so it was in this time frame. That's 9:35. Sorry, 8:35 is back here. All right, so let me get the chart marker out again. 8:35 a.m. is right here. Okay, and this is where we expected the time frame that we expected the market to get short. So again, let's get the okay, it was right here. That was the time frame that we expected the market to get short. And so we got in here right around the 93 area, and that's where we'll pick up the OTG trade of the day. Now, what you're going to hear me say in the room is that I'm expecting the market to come down and take out the target down here at 60.54. That was my final target, and of course it did come down. It took a little bit of chop to get there, but ultimately it did come down and take out my target down there. Now, I didn't take advantage of all of that because, again, let's go back to your trade plan. At 8:49, which is line item number 23 here, at 8:49, we had a projection for a long. And then at 8:48, we had another projection for a long. So if you come back and look at the 8:48 and 8:49 time frame, okay, here is 8:48 right here. Okay, there's 8:48, and then there's 8:49. So those two time frames on your trade plan, we were expecting the market to get long, and it did. So I didn't know how far it was going to go long. So what I did is I went ahead and took my profit target out at 25 ticks. So I ended up taking 2 off at 20 ticks, 2 additional lots off at 25 ticks for a total altogether of 90 ticks, right? So 20 times 2 is 40, 25 times 2 lots is 50, 50 and 40 is 90 ticks. Market did come back up out of that zone there and then eventually came down and took out the target. So the video lasts about 15 minutes. I'm going to let you take a look at that video trade of the day, and then I'll come back and talk to you on the other side. So without further ado, here is the OTG trade of the day. I'm going to go ahead and put the short up here on the chart at 93. And I am in, and it's really the open of this next bar that the technical short is. And I've got the dot on here, so we'll see. So I'm actually in now. Okay, and it's this bar where we're expecting a probability to the downside. The stop right now is 03. First target is 78. Second target 63. And final target is 54. I'm going to take the 63 and 54 targets and put them together. I'm going to take the 63 and 54 targets and put them together here. So right now the stop is at 20 ticks up there, and that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I do think we will get our move to the downside here. Yeah, I can't keep any live plants in the office here, Paulette. It'll go to auto break even at 03 at 83 down here. It'll go to auto break even. I'm a little concerned about the I'm going to bring that first target down to 73. I'm going to bring that first target down to 73 here. We'll see what happens here. There's 92, 93. All right, so this is the time frame short. It's supposed to last until 8:50, and then we got a double barrel time frame long. Okay, and I say double barrel. It's two studies line up long. And so now we got to get through. All right, Kareem, that 89 you said was the 70.5 here of this structure, right? That's at 89. So we need to be mindful of that. That's why we're lingering here. We need to go ahead and break through that. We need to go ahead and break through that. That does concern me a bit. Maybe when that stopped to 06 here for now. Technically, it should be up there at 13. But I'm going to leave it at 06. Okay, there's the break of 89. And then let's see if we can get through, close underneath 89 and just keep pushing. So on your 5-minute chart, you need a bar to get down and close underneath 83. You need a bar to get down and close underneath 83. I wish I was still in from 22 short. Heh. But we'll see. Also wish for a lot of other things that don't always happen. There's 87, 86. You've got a bottom bar, came down to 85. I'd like to see us push through the 85 level. There's 87, 86. No takers on the bid at 85 yet. 37 now at 85. Just hit down here at 80. There we go. Okay, stop is auto break even now. First target is down here. There's 15 ticks now. There's 75. So we're going to go 20 ticks on the first target. 76, 75. Let's get through it here. Okay, there's your first target. Sweet, 20 ticks on the first target here. You got 2 left now. And I'm going to bring secondary targets are 54 down here. Secondary targets are 54. How's that? That's pretty cool, right? Would have been even cooler if we ran from 22. So there's your daily high, your swing high to swing low, 70.5. Let's bring this trail stop to 88 now. So I'm not complaining, though. Trust me. No complaints out of me here. Time frame long at 8:49. This should take us down into that area down there at 54. Next step. Maybe only down to 57, so we'll need to be mindful of that. I'm bringing the trail stop back here to 91. And I am going to put at 83, I'm going to put a buy stop. I'm going to take one off at 10 ticks if it comes back up to 83. I'm going to take one off at 10 ticks if it comes back up to 83. I was able to get 5 extra ticks on 2, so this kind of evened that out. So 83 is where I'm taking the next one off, 10 ticks. And then we'll let the other one try to run. So, by the way, for those of you that care, the U.S. ended up beating both the Dutch national team and the German national team in a couple of friendlies here in back-to-back games. That's pretty slick for the old U.S. That's pretty slick stuff. If you're a football fan, European football. Those are some pretty tall accomplishments, even if they are friendlies. Those are pretty tall accomplishments. $54 down below is your target. You've got structure signal at 56 down here. Yeah, exactly. Shalani, welcome to the group, by the way. Yeah, with Jurgen Klinsmann as the manager. I tell you what, he's been a good hire. People didn't like what he did to Landon Donovan. I thought Landon Donovan was a bit of a prima donna anyway, so I was okay with that. It turns out he's picked up some really nice young players. Anyway, we are just waiting here right now. Right? We are just waiting here right now. I've got to take another one off at 10 ticks up there at 83. I think this thing's going to go for us down to our next step down below. Too bad we're not in from 21 up there. By the way, Eddie, that was not a great idea for me to be so tight on the stop in retrospect. But it is what it is, right? Better to be safe than sorry, I guess. What is that old saying? Better to be out wishing you were in than in wishing you were out. Yeah, Derek, it's thank you, buddy. Appreciate you being here always. Still looking for 54 as that final target down below. Come on, we need to get through 69 down here. You've got a nice iceberg at 72 there. 93 at 71. Okay, there you go. Pop that sucker. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to be careful around the 56, 57. I may drag this up. There's 65, 64. Let's take the second one off at 78, 15 ticks. Or sorry, I'll move that trail stop on 1 for 15 ticks down to 78. 54 is my 54 here is my target down below. That's the next step on the path here. And 69, as Kareem mentioned, is another 70.5 here, which is why I'm going to bring that up to 15 ticks at 78. And 54 is your target down here. You have 120 limit orders short flashing in and out at 74. They look to be spoofing orders. We did get down to 65. You had 149 hit the bid at 65. That's a lot of sellers down there. We'll see if that is seller absorption or if that is. Okay, you've got 5 minutes, by the way, until we get to that time frame long. I'd like to see this hustle on into it. So you've got that time frame, double time frame long at in 5 minutes here. So I'm going to bring both targets down to 15 ticks here in just a minute. If we can't get through here and finish the move. We get to 48 and 49 where I have a projected time frame move with the probability to the long side. That'll probably coincide with the move down into this 54 level. We'll see. Taking one off at 15 here. We got down to 65. I'm taking one off at 15 ticks at 78. I still expect us to come down into that structure signal down there, but we'll see. So in 3 minutes, I've got another time frame long, and I'm going to bring both of these down to 78 here in a minute. It's either going to go for us or it's not. That's going to be the deal. In fact, I'm going to take these two and bring them down to 78. Break even plus 15 on the remaining two. And the reason for that is we are coming into a time frame long here. How many you up, Kareem? We got to get through that 65. 117 ticks. Good for you, dude. That is awesome. Hang on for 54. All right, in 2 bars here, we've got the time frames long in 2 bars. We're at the 69. Let's see if we can get through 65. We got down. There's 69, 68. $25 limit orders long at 69. 122 short at 76. Okay, it's the open of this next bar where the first time frame long is. It's the open of this next bar where the first time frame looks to get long is the open of this next bar. So I'm protecting here break even plus 15. Yep, and then 49 as well. Now, they don't line up with the filter, but they do have a tendency to work out. Now, we'll see. This is the time frame of the bar where we are expecting a move. The probability is to the long side, but that doesn't mean it's going to go long. It's just the time frame for a move. Stop is at break even plus 15 to 78. I'd like one little push down, and then it can go long. We'll see. So that's why I'm protecting 15 ticks here on 2. So the next time frame is at the open of this next bar, and it is also the probability to the long side. But again, it's more about time than it is direction. That is something we say in here repeatedly. There's 65, 64. Let's bring this down to 73. Break even plus 20. There's 63, 62. 61. Bring this down now. There's 62. There's 100 orders at 62 as an iceberg. It's the open of this bar where we're also expecting a move with the probability to the long side. But again, it's less about direction and more about time frame, right? That is what we always say in here. There's 63, 62. Let's go. Looking to get 10 ticks to 54 here. You know what? I'm going to take this at, what did we get down to? 61? 124 limit order short at 70. Finish it here. Come on, finish the move. 65. Boy, this would have been a Herculean trade off of that 22 up there, but it's okay. Yeah, these are your 2 time frames where we're expecting a move, and that probability is to the long side. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and bring the trail stop down to 68. It's either going to go or it's not. 68 is the trail stop now. That's break even plus 25, and I'm out at 25. That puts me up right at 100 ticks here for the day, and I think I'm going to call it a day. All right, so we've had several quick days here at the Oil Trading Group recently, and today was one of them. You could see that trade lasted, and it just was really only 15 minutes long. You've seen some trades in here last for an hour, hour and a half. And so when we're able to get in and get out like this, it's really good. We've been able to extend this streak here into 4+ weeks of really, really good trading. So we're very pleased with that. So we are taking Friday off here. We'll be back at this, back trading again, regular hours on Monday. And so again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending the time watching and consuming the content here at the Oil Trading Group. And until Monday, I want to wish you good luck and good trade.